Now, Channel 3 early warning weather with meteorologist Mike Cameron.
Alrighty, good morning. We're in for a pretty nice day, but as I mentioned right before the break, there's one little problem, and that is the chance for maybe a few isolated showers this afternoon. Nothing grandiose, nothing that'll be a problem for most of us. Really, we should highlight the word isolated, meaning that most of us will not get the rain, but there could be a few towns that do get just a little pitter-patter thanks to just a little bit of disturbed weather coming through our skies this afternoon. But for the most part, it'll be a partly to mostly sunny day. The humidity has come down a lot. It stays low and temperatures will otherwise be comfortable. And looking into tonight and tomorrow, wonderful weather abounds. So overall, the weather's really good. When we talk about this chance for a shower, we're just talking about what's a minor blemish on what's going to be overall a really gorgeous weekend. Here's our iCam over Torrington this morning, and you can see Hartford, hardly any clouds. You see there in the lower left in the horizon a few, but overall it's mainly clear. And you can see the same is true over New Haven and elsewhere too. Here is Waterbury this morning, looking very nice. So temperatures right now are sitting nicely in the upper 50s and lower 60s in inland sections along the shoreline like Groton, New Haven, Madison, and then over towards Bridgeport. We're seeing temperatures in the mid 60s. But when you're away from the water, that air is able to cool off a lot more, and it'll be able to warm up too. I think we'll see temperatures going into the upper 70s and lower 80s today. The nice thing about all of this is the low humidity. The dew points are in the 50s. What does that mean? Well, it just means that when they're in the 50s, it's comfortable. You get into the 60s, that's when you start to get into the muggy stuff. So let's see if we ever get there with our Futurecast. No. In fact, what happens is at times these dew points actually go even lower. Tomorrow, there could be a few towns with dew points temperatures in the 40s, which is bone dry. So that means both today and tomorrow, the weather is looking great where that humidity is in the pleasant zone, if not very dry zones. Just good weather is abounding in all of that, in all of those categories. But the one thing is the chance for a shower. Now, we don't see anything on early morning pinpoint Doppler yet. We had that cluster move through last night. That has since dissipated. But what's going on is we do have this area of low pressure that's sitting up near pretty close to Quebec. And it's swirling showers around it at times. It's just a pool of cool air aloft. And very often it's most active when the sun has come out and the ground is heated up a bit. And so I expect that we will see a few isolated showers flourish across parts of upstate New York through northern New England, and one or two of those could actually meander into Connecticut. So our Futurecast tomorrow's weather today shows that as we get in towards noontime, see how the clouds sort of billow up a bit? And then you start to see a few of these spotty, light little showers rolling through. And we're seeing them at 3 o'clock this afternoon. And you're seeing this happening even at 6 o'clock this evening. Notice how most of Connecticut throughout the day has remained dry in this depiction. But a few of us could see that isolated shower roll through. It would not last very long. For most of us, it just would be a sprinkle with a few of those bigger raindrops, and that would be about it. And so really, it's not going to be a huge issue, but I just wanted to let you know that, well, I might get a shower today. Most of us won't. Near 80 inland, along the shoreline, about 81. Tomorrow will be another delightful day. In fact, I think a little bit nicer than today because there is no chance for rain. I think it will be slightly even less humid than today, and really today will be nice and bone dry. Temperatures tomorrow will be in the lower 80s again. And Monday, too, looks to be a nice day with lower humidity and temperatures running in the mid 80s. As we look ahead to Tuesday, that's when things get a little more complicated. We do have a system coming in. At current time, we're thinking the system is centered to our south, and that would give us a general rainfall. But if that thing moves any farther to the north, we might get into the warm sector of that storm, which might present itself the chance here for maybe some stronger thunderstorms. So that's something we're watching in the forecast.